So this here is quest 64 for the Nintendo 64. The quest here is to beat the game using only the staff, and we're currently about 2 hours into the game. Thank you, Tidori. Here we go. That sound effect. I did tune it down a bit though. I hope everyone recognizes that. So this hard game, we have... My bot lost some brain cells. Yeah, she's gotten a bit affected by Twitch chat. It gets to her. So in this game, we don't really know what to do. I think we're supposed to run down this path over here. I've been trying to do that for about an hour. Ah, crap, there's a lot of enemies here. Escape! That's what speedrunners know. Yeah, I mean, part of me really wish we had gotten to play the game in English, so we at least would have had like an idea about what's going on. Ouch. Haven't slept for 36 plus hours. Damn. Yeah, this is a really... I don't know, they tried to make it like a JRPG, sort of. And it really didn't turn out particularly interesting. I mean, technically he really didn't lie if he said he needed to sleep, because he really needed to sleep. Wait, which direction was I supposed to run? Then maybe he didn't manage to sleep, but that's another question. Southwards. Exactly, fair enough. I mean, I don't really know much about this game other than it's annoying as hell. And these ice attacks are completely broken, because they lock you in place. Normally it's a mechanic that you try to like run away from enemies' attacks, but the ice attack locks you in place, so you can't do that. Which is absolute BS, because then you just sit here and you die. And I haven't figured out if there's like a way to do anything about it. So now we just sit here and we wait to die. Hey, you missed me. So we die, we get ported back to the village. But our health increased a little bit, I guess. So I think we're doing fine, kind of. You see, we got 2 more HP. No, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do, really. And there's the, like, this door here. It's locked. Could definitely be that the computer's getting old, yeah, if you're getting frame drops. Frame drops are, well, as you probably know, either like the network or your computer has to skip stuff, but then you usually get the encoding error, don't you? Are you streaming in 60 FPS or 30? You can always go down to 30. It still looks decent. Oh, it's the encoding thingy. Okay, then it's definitely CPU or GPU bound. If you get... Wait, go down to frickin' 720 then. That like... Going from 1080 to 720 reduces about, I think it's like 45% on the CPU, you know. The difference is massive. That's not really how it works, though. Well, you do you, I guess. Or you can use your GPU for encoding. They've actually upgraded the CPU encoding pretty well. And then the never Gons. I don't even remember what Gons' last submission was. It was so long ago. Oh yeah, silver, that's right. It was the silver switch out people goal. Wasn't it? Wasn't it the silver switcheroo? FFTA. Oh, yeah, we played that a couple of times. Oh, you changed it. I mean, Tactics Advance is cool and all, but not that cool. Nice para. Nice to see this game. I so wish Fremy would come around and actually tell me what the hell he was thinking. Maybe I'm just supposed to run away from everything. There's like no experience and stuff. Now, I haven't had time to set up Red Alert though, Goro, so I'm sorry. So I'm dodging that bullet a little bit more. Okay, to be entirely honest, I would have had time. I got stuck playing Satisfactory yesterday. Yeah, exactly. Trying to dodge that one. I think this is the furthest I've ever gotten here. Run away! If we put this out, can I abuse your 2-year-old growth for multiplayer games? No. I don't think so. Not at the moment. Sorry. You'll just have to get in line like everyone else. Yeah. Progress! Wait, what? I don't really know. What? I just need to try and get Dog to bop a button when you offer him a cracker. Eventually getting him to finish quests. I mean, your lines doesn't work. My line has been working perfectly this entire time. That's true. No, there haven't been a vote yet. The previous time this was in, it survived for 90 minutes, then it got voted out. And this time I've been playing it for 40 minutes total. I wonder what those like lights are. That bops up every now and then. Screw this! Escape! I mean, there's no incentive for me to fight, really. Because there's no, like, experience and stuff. Is it just one? Oh, there's two of them. Escape! Do they drop stuff? I don't think so. Wait, Kirkyu plays this game? Poor guy. Shit, there's so many enemies. I mean, I don't know if my like staff strength increases or something. Maybe it does, but I just like the ambitiousness of the increasing stats for an RPG when everyone beat the enemy. Here's I see what you're aiming for, Para, and like I do agree that the concept and the ideas are pretty cool. Just like the execution though, holy shit. Oh, whoa, whoa! Also the fact that like I have only a lot of mana potions. Nothing to heal me, I think. You're so negative about Thief. I actually kind of like Thief. I think it's pretty fun. I wish I could burn through these MP pots, but I can't. There's like, there is some kind of magic system here, but I'm not... Like, I don't really know... Because I'm only using the staff, I kind of can't. Oh, camera. How I hate you. Wait, was this a dead end? No? I mean, I don't really know. I haven't really used any healing items either, because I've only found like one throughout the entire game. So just running away didn't really work in here. I kind of want to recall that as well, Goro. It was like no spells. But I kind of remember him saying he actually legitimately likes the game. And I'm like, maybe there is a stat or staff, but I don't know which one of these it would be. Here maybe HP, Def, Agi. I don't know if these are like things that actually increase with fighting. Def 35, Agi 30. Maybe we should keep an eye out for them. So maybe that's the like thing with using only your staff, that you eventually get so strong. But I don't know. I really have no idea. Like that did something, I guess, but I don't know what. So what is this? Nothing happened here though, did it? You get agility EXP for running around in fights and houses. So I should just run. I should just run up against a wall. 2 hours. Kind of like the Oblivion cheese, where you like crouched into a corner for like 5 hours. Jesus Christ! I'm dead. Wait, I get HP for hitting them with a staff? Okay. Hit received. A good way to train defense is to purposely let an enemy attack that hits multiple times constantly attack you. I guess I should have done that earlier then, with like a weak enemy. I just let them hit me over and over and over. Yeah. Huh. Well, like, getting back to the beginning of the game would be pretty boring right now, wouldn't it? But that would have been a good strat if we ever get get close. Yeah, exactly. I've seen that before a couple of times. Like, your HP does increase in fights. But I don't know what all these lights really mean. Maybe I can use those swing wings or whatever they are. They had one of those yellow lights again. I don't really know what they mean. Come on. That's BS. Oh, the starting positioning and the ending positioning in a turn. That's interesting. Well, I'm going to die here anyway, so... This lady lets me... I've got 3 more HP this run. Yay! To get 1 XP in agility? Yeah, but I need a lot of experience, you see. But could someone explain this menu for me? Like, what is this? "32 minutes of running around," yeah. Perfect. So, 30 seconds to get 37 seconds to get 1 XP. That's 5 minutes for 10 XP. Yeah, exactly. But that's point of agility. I don't know if that's actually like... I did get a lot of XP though. So 55%. 60. Oh man, it increases really fast. Or maybe it increases in 5% intervals. Yeah, okay. Seems like it. Yeah, I guess that's the thing with the staff playthrough. You're supposed to eventually turn into a tank. Got one more health. But yeah, it is pretty awful still. And I get to level up all my elements down there, but I have no use for them. These were the one that hit you 6 times, right? Or 5 at least. I guess they're pretty good if you manage to get to that area. I wanna try the... Let's see if I can use a wing. I got like these. Where do they take me? But that one takes me back to the beginning, the first city. Oh, so the wings in every city takes you to that city, I guess. Now I got a wing to return to this city. Right? And I got 200 health packages here? Damn. That's bonkers. Yeah, we could tank some easy enemies here, I guess. I think the enemies around here just hit you once. Yeah. Yeah, we just gotta find an enemy that hits you a lot of times. Because I think most of the enemies hit you once early on. Yeah, I get that feeling too. So we'll run through the world to search for good grinding enemies. Even the crit still won. So there definitely is a good reason to fight then. If the fights weren't just so goddamn boring. Everything is ranged in this game. Yes, exactly. So that's why we want to find an enemy that hits you multiple times. We want to find something that deals like tuck 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 damage. And then just run back and forth for days. And tank the damage. Snake enemies that hits you 6 times. I gotta find them as well. Oh, it's one of those spirits. I don't know what the spirits do, just that you can pick them up. You pick the spirits up to increase your elements, but I don't really know what that does. I think it makes your magic stronger. Also, if you don't use magic, it doesn't really matter. Unlocks new spells. Okay. Freaking frost attacks. I hate them. Frost attacks can stun you. I need to find my way out of here. Oh, here's the road. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da. Is that the one that throws rocks at you? Yes. We won't go to the village up there. We'll just keep running. I don't even try to dodge. Just tank it. Ah, crap. Hitting enemies is also pretty difficult. You gotta really like stop and look at them, then hit the attack button. Otherwise you risk missing your attacks. Yeah. But I think there was a forest in here, I think. This is like the only forest I remember. It could be this one, if we're lucky. Since it was mentioned as a good grinding place, it might be early on in the game. There's apparently very few enemies here. There's a lot of enemies at least. Oh, they just hit you once. So there's an enemy we have to run away from. That's pretty funny. Okay, so this is not the forest. Wonder how we got through it though. Lowest has 132. Oh. So then it's definitely far later then. I was thinking eventually we need to find the first enemy that hits you like twice. Eventually we're gonna find it. The first enemy that hits you like twice or 3 times. Then again, even those enemies that I did fight hit me like... Oh, this is another region. Hey Frush! So west would lead to another forest. There's like no saving points around here. Oh. Maybe this thing? Looks mean enough. Oh, it just meleeed you. The crits. Here's a map. I mean, even if that is the forest, yeah, even if that is the forest, we can't manage something that's 200 HP. Let's see how this thing attacks. Hey, Raku. Wombo combo. I guess it's going pretty fine. This game is really not interesting though. Yeah, it is really slow, this game. They tried to make some kind of like active action RPG-esque game, but it felt pretty flat. Yeah, fair point. Sure. Sure, Raku. Since the game is in Japanese and I'm only allowed to use the frickin' stick, I'll take anything I can get. Watch a 5-hour movie at the cinema. The fuck? You can walk during enemy attacks. I've noticed I can like dodge some enemy attacks. Oh. These actually deals a lot of damage though. I've noticed I can dodge like some of them. But it's really hard. What is that frickin'... What is that wing thing there? And should we go to that forest maybe? East of here. But do I... Hey, this is a good one. But like the skulls I was fighting in that cave, they dealt 2 to 3 damage in an attack as well, didn't they? So I might just practice over there then, really. Because stuff started to deal so much damage over here anyway. Like we might as well just warp away. Yeah, well, we'll get back to that cave and maybe use the skulls for practice. Because if they deal 2 damage a hit, and they hit you like 3 or 4 times, that's pretty good. Just getting down there, that's a bit tricky. I wonder if it's explicitly the first town that gives you the bread, or if it was a one-time. The shits is that? Hit you twice at least. But many of the attacks I have no idea how you're supposed to dodge. Like, do you need to press a button at a certain time? Or do you like... Because these I kind of can dodge. Because I know the rock is easy because you just run towards the enemy. It's by far the easiest attack to dodge. Then it can't hit you if you're standing next to them. But most other attacks seems almost impossible to dodge. What the shits is this? Can I even beat these? Are there new enemies? Because these weren't here before, I'm pretty certain. Oh Jesus Christ. Yeah, the problem though definitely is I can't move far enough to get away from them. So now we got some kind of power up. I have no idea what it was. Hey Fruge, Gothic 2 ran for like 5 hours I think. 5.5 hours. Not long enough. I mean, I could definitely have appreciated some more of Gothic. But we'll get back to it, don't worry. We actually made it all the way here. That was lucky. I wonder if enemy spawns are dependent. This wasn't released in the West? It was. But the comment of this quest mentioned that we should play the Japanese version. Which is why we do. So these were the ones I was thinking of. If they just didn't crit so goddamn much. What? Wait, so is the key just don't move? Oh, you do get hit a little bit. So I think these are pretty good. They hit you like 3 times, and then you hit them too. Is the other versions like stupidly difficult or something maybe? If it increases twice as fast, the skill increases faster, staff double attack. Wait. They thought they needed to nerf? They thought they needed to nerf this game. Jesus. Pretty ridiculous. It's not like the staff is OP or anything. I mean, I don't think it's that tanky. I still die pretty damn easily. And the double hit isn't even that good. Then again, I have no idea how much damage I would deal with spells if I leveled spells normally. So maybe the staff is actually really good, I don't know. Oh yeah, I should run around each round. I keep forgetting. Well, we are getting stronger at least. The glowing indicator for level ups is apparently gone. They stripped the US version. Why would you do it? Was that version released earlier or something? Why would you strip stuff like that? It makes no sense. Oh, okay, well that makes sense. AP version came out 1 year later. Yeah, okay. Then it makes more sense. Much more sense. So, with some more like knowledge about what's going on and why we're doing all of this. Yeah. But like with all that knowledge, I kind of enjoy this more. It's pretty cool in a way That like, alright, so now we know why we're doing all of this. We know why we're doing it like this. We know why staff only is a thing. We also know kind of what to look for. It feels far better. It does. Do they take more damage from behind? It looks like I dealt 61 when I hit it from behind. We did like 40 to its face. But if we run hit it behind, we deal 56. I mean, the air blades, from what I can see, it seems like I can dodge them by just standing still, really. This thing, though, I don't want to fight. Hey, I got away. With about 1/3 more? 1/3 more of what? Did I miss a message, maybe? Oh, attacks from behind, yeah. And these small things seems to be really good to farm on. They just don't hit you so much, do they? So these slimes are good. Yeah, I was thinking the same. Just that they're really bad at hitting you. I'm trying to figure out how to get them to hit me the most. That's a good series. Yeah, but we don't want to stand still either. Because we want to... increasing our agility was made by running around in combat. So we want to like move along, or we want to end the turn as far away from where we started the turn as possible. It seems like. But then I wonder what increases my staff damage, because that's apparently also a thing. Or is that related to my HP, maybe? It could be. Fair point, Gons. Fair point. I mean, we're getting better. We're learning a lot about this game. We should have done all of this research last time. So then we just want to get to the slimes as fast as possible. God damn it. What? No.
This journey is turning out better than I thought. You know, not that I had any doubts.
Hey, Jay. The Hua Bonk, yeah. The forest at the bottom right. Oh, that bottom right? That's where the Lamia is. We couldn't get there for some reason. There was something, I think the bridge was out. Going down there. We can't get there yet. I'm pretty certain you're supposed to do something here. But anyway, voting is open, everyone. Shall we continue to play Quest 64? Get your votes in, everyone. Get your votes in. Exclamation mark yes if you want to see more, or exclamation mark no if you've had enough. I don't want to fight the big dragons, they deal too much damage, far too much damage. These on the other hand, this is good. You can just stand still and mash. They get to attack as much as they want. But how do I heal myself? Oh, yeah, I could go back to the village. I can take one more round, right? I can take one more. But still heal, it just heals 100, so... We found the strat, boys! Yeah, we're gonna like 2 HP this fight alone. I just hope I have time to die. That I can save. Oh my, Yorkie with the yes votes. Man, are we keeping Quest 64? We're staying in this fight for another 45 minutes. Yep, it looks like we're keeping this one. Quest 64 is in. Wait, why did I get... Didn't I use that one? Tell us a story. What can I talk about? What interesting stories do I got to tell? Don't care too much. But trying to think, do I have any good stories I could tell you a story about. So I used to work at a cruise ship back in the days, before I worked as a security guard even. So that was like, it must have been like 10 years ago, or maybe even more by now. Okay, so I was working at a cruise ship. You know, these cruise liners. Where people go to basically party, drink too much, pass out in a somewhat safe environment. And my job at the cruise liner was basically whenever I got to the boat, I was assigned a role, and I did that for the coming 10 days. At this particular time, I was working in cleaning, or like local maintenance, so to say. So we worked the evening shifts and the night shifts, and if something happened that needed attendance, that is usually people throw up or someone tips over a garbage can or something like that, we were the ones who went out and cleaned after it. So this particular time, we got an alarm. It was like late night, and it was an alarm about a hut where the toilet had stopped working. The quote, mining quotes, yeah. So the toilet had stopped working in this particular hut. So me and a colleague, we go there to investigate the situation. And when we get there, we quickly realize that the people in the hut had been partying a lot, and they were quite drunk and complaining their toilet didn't work. Not sure if you want to hear this story. I don't know. So their toilet didn't work, and when we looked at the toilet situation, it was basically filled to the brim with throw-ups. So we couldn't see why it was stuck. But we had these, like, you know, if you've ever seen like shows from farms, you have these like huge plastic gloves that goes like all the way up to your shoulder. We had one of those that when it was my friend or colleague that had to strap it on and like put his hand down to see if he could find if there was something stuck, like maybe there was paper or maybe someone had like done something, and it was something. Would a remake made after 2002 games made before be a valid submission? Can I find it easily and it's for free? Then I guess I'd make it. I'd allow it. So he manages to find what it was. It's to impregnate Kais, right? Something like that. Yeah, exactly. It's a GBA game. Okay, so yeah, GBA is totally fine. Can plastic gloves withstand stomach acid? To a certain degree, yeah. It is to impregnate cows, yeah. Or like, so if a cow get a digestion failure or something, you use them. But so he put on this glove, down with the hand, and finds that there's something stuck at the bottom. He can like feel it, and he said like, I think it's a towel. I think they're trying to flush a towel. So he said, "All right, I'll try to pull it up," which is what you need to do. And good enough, he was smart enough to like close the door to the toilet. No, it was actually a towel. So he closed the toilet door and like started pulling. And if you know how toilets work at ship lines, you use like these vacuum toilets that pull stuff down by creating a vacuum behind whatever thing you're trying to flush away. So he started pulling, and what happens is, if there's a vacuum tube behind an object, if you release the pressure fast enough, the fastest way for other things in the pipe to escape the vacuum pressure is by going the same way that the pressure released. And in this case, it was when he pulled out this the towel. So basically, we heard the sound of a plop when the pressure was released, and then a boom when the pressure just pushed back against him. So basically everything in the toilet just exploded straight up. And like painted the walls, painted the ceiling, everything. And the poor guy. It was pretty funny. It was pretty funny. He did not enjoy that experience. Man, I'm still not dead. What the shits is going on here? His right arm was clean. That was the only thing that was clean. Yeah, like afterwards it's a funny story. When it happens, not that fun. Has my agility gone like through the roof, or what the shit's going on? Why don't I die? Do I have any more healing items? No, I don't. Describe your time in the army. Like, I can imagine. I can imagine, yeah. I wonder if I should warp back and get 2 loaves of bread again. Because I think that's faster. Just stand there and grind out. How much health did I get? 10 HP. Pretty impressive, actually. And I think my agility increased a lot, didn't it? Oh yeah, look at my defense and agility. My defense was at like 30 something, and now it's like at 56. And my agility went from like 30 to 38. That was pretty impressive. But yeah, working at the cruise liner was fun. Had a lot of good experiences. I got more poop stories with vacuum pressure as well. They happened every now and then. Yeah, everything just deals 1 now. I mean, these guys used to deal like 2 or 3. Yes, there's stories about the idiots. I mean, there's a lot of them. This is a pretty good farming spot now as well when they deal 1. Do I have something else? Oh yeah, once kind of an introvert when being on a ship with that many other people would be a nightmare. You get used to it after a while, really. I mean, the passengers don't really notice you, you're just one of the crew, really. So you kind of like just fade away. People don't look at you if you have these like you're one of the workers kind of suits on you. Nobody recognizes the local cleaner. You're almost invisible. But so once we went to Latvia? Yeah, Latvia it's called. I don't remember the name of their capital. It's Vaduz? No. Riga. Is it Riga? Whatever. So it was their capital city. And me and it was another colleague then went ashore because the boat was parked there for like 2 days. We went ashore and thought like we need to go somewhere. What do you do in Riga? We know nothing about Riga. We had no idea where to go. So we started to walk around a bit to try to well, basically to find anything to do. Eventually we found like a restaurant, had a nice meal. It cost like nothing to eat there. It was so damn cheap. It was stupid. And afterwards we were heading back to the boat, and we thought like we want to buy some booze. We want to buy some booze and bring it onto the ship, and then like get smashed. So in a tunnel underneath a big road, we found a small store. Like, imagine someone had like a service tunnel. It looked like someone had taken a service tunnel and then just put a counter in front of it, and there he had a liquor store. And we were pretty young. We didn't have that much money, and it was like, let you know the shop you're talking about. Wait, have you? Oh, you know? That's pretty fun. So we were like, yeah, this is at the main bus station. I think it's pretty close. Yeah, it was like under like a. It was a tunnel under a road, and there was a guy with a counter. Is he still around? That must have been over 10 years ago. It's probably close to the main bus station. Yeah, close to the big mall. I can't really remember, but I think I remember there was a bus station close by. Was there 3 weeks ago? That's pretty cool. Yeah, that might be true. Well, the guy at least... So we went to buy booze. And we were like, yeah, we want to buy liquor. He was like, I got liquor. What do you want? So we said like, we want vodka. And we want... I don't remember what it was. Was it vodka or some kind of gin or something? And then we said like, alright, so we want something that's typical for this city. And he pulls up this like bottle and says like, okay, you want this thing. And we had to pay like, I don't remember what it was, like maybe 15 euros for all of it. And that was like really cheap. And then we asked, alright, so can we get a receipt? Because the thing is, you need to have a receipt to bring it onto the boat. And the guy just goes nuts all of a sudden and starts shouting at us and be like, what the shits you want a receipt for? What the hell? You want receipts? We don't give receipts. Give me. Then he wanted to like give me back my stuff, and we were like, no, we want to buy these things. We just want a receipt. And he was like, no, hell, I can't give you out a receipt. God damn it, tourists coming all around here buying stuff, wanting receipts. He got furious. He just went totally crazy. He was shouting here in this like tunnel. And people are starting to look and be like, what the shit is going on? What's going on over there? And we're like, no, we just wanted to buy this and we want a receipt. And he like kept shouting, kept screaming, picked up like a piece of paper and wrote by hand and put it in her hands and was like, yeah, here's your goddamn receipt, get out of here. And then we came back to the boat with this and thought like, no one's ever going to let us go aboard the boat with this. And the security guards, they were from like Latvia as well. And they were like, they looked at the receipt, looked into our bag and was like, it's good to go. Yeah, but like I've never seen a handwritten receipt. It was like he had written like vodka, 10 euros. And they were like, yep, totally legit. You can go. We were so certain we were going to like lose that stuff. But no, we got to keep it. The special liquor though from Riga tasted like absolute shit. It's probably the worst booze I've ever had. It tasted like shaving water. That is the only EU country where you're not allowed to drink in public. What? Given they drink so much, I thought it would be legal. Well, the barber told me, but I googled it and it's true. Damn. I never would have guessed. I thought it would have been like illegal in, say, I don't know. Like it could have been illegal in Spain or something like that, and just that like no one gives a crap, but it could very well have been illegal for all I knew. What? Damn. But then, we have a similar law in Sweden where you're not allowed to smoke within reasonable distance of the entrance or an outdoor serving of a restaurant or a cafe. Smoke it. Yeah, I think Sweden is like moving towards a world where it's illegal to smoke in public. Because like, so in Sweden from the 1st of June, I think it was, or the 1st of July, the owner of a bar is actually legally responsible if someone smokes at their outdoor serving, and can lose his alcohol license if someone does. So, smoking is basically banned at restaurants in Sweden. Restaurants and bars and pubs. Yep. We tanking stuff. Cigars, pipes, and cigarillos. I think those smells far better than cigarettes. Myself. You can't buy alcohol at the non-governmental shops with more than 3.5% volume. So there is the government, the monopolized store, and they are open till like 7 Monday through Saturday. But the grocery stores are not allowed to sell out anything containing more than 3.5% alcohol. A government store that sells booze? Yeah. So the Swedish government has a monopoly on alcohol sales. Or something stronger than 3.5%. Unless it is a restaurant or a pub, that is. Basically still has provision? Yeah. Got vodka at the fucking kebab stop. Sweden has already stopped it. Effectively. No one gets to drink. But it's pretty good. I mean, the country... the government makes a lot of tax out of that thing. Like, a lot of it. The profits from the monopoly stores are like freaking huge. But I don't know any data on that, if it actually works or not. But I mean, you're used to it. You know, if you want to drink during the weekend, you have to go to the government stores at like Thursday maybe. This grinding is really weird, but it's pretty fast. Can I just hold down the button maybe? No, I have to mash. There's bakeries that sell beer. Damn, no, we don't got that. What I miss the most with Germany though is your kebabs. Holy hell! Oh, the kebabs in Germany is so good. What kind of stuff is 3.5%? No, we have... Wait, give me a moment. So, the thing that you see me drink on stream pretty often, these ones. So this is a 2.8% alcohol one. I think you can see it. It's mirrored, but it says 2.8%. And that's beer. And then there's a 3.5% one. And then some stores, some brands are like 1.5%. And as Goro Mixer says, yes. So like the support for the monopoly is actually pretty strong. Red wine and sake. I love macaw. Latvia, it's fun. But I hear it, Foosh. I mean, when I go for vacations and like travels, I love taking the lunch beer. You know, like if you go out walking, say you start at like 8 or 9 in the morning, you go for a long walk, see some stuff, then by lunch you wanna sit down, have a nice meal, maybe take a beer, and then take a beer with you and walk somewhere. Like, I love that. Like in France, I remember we did that in France. Like, take a bottle of wine with you and just go for a walk. It's like, oh, it's so goddamn good. Actually, Gons, I have more people in Berlin I would really like to meet, so it would probably be a good idea. I could like fit in 2 or 3 people I want to meet in Berlin. Latvia needs to stop it. Yeah. Who cares about anyone but me? The rest of the world, Gons. The rest of the world. I can even bring you some 2.8% beers if you want. But these are so good. There's actually beer brands here in Sweden that taste better in like 2.5 to 2.8% range than in like full on like 5-7%. Yeah, I agree, Frush. It lightens, and also it removes the feeling of wear. If you walk a lot, you get like tired and worn out, and it starts to hurt every here and there. But like a beer or two, and you're like, nah, it's not that bad. I can keep walking for an hour or two. You and Guns used to do what, Kickbot? I don't like the bitterness of normal beer. To each his own. I kind of don't like all of these new sour beers and stuff, and I'm not that much into IPAs and stuff either. I prefer like porters and ales and stouts, but to each his own. Downtown Nogaki no Tsukai Yarehende. Those were the days, eh? Should we maybe do this cave now? We've been tank grinding for about an hour, but look at our health. 148 already. Can watch weird Japanese crap again. Life's good, ain't it? I wonder if I do more damage now, or... Not really. A boss is weird. My bot is learning so many strange things. I love it. She's developed quite a personality over the years, hasn't she? The defense values? I can show you the defense values in just a moment. I won't be able to kill that one over there. .78 defense. Damn. What did we have when I started out? Like 40? 30-ish. Damn. We're a literal monster now. I'm curious what the dragon, how much damage it deals now. 4. It dealt 12 earlier. Okay, it still deals 12. Hey, I killed it. Yeah, I mean, at least all of these deals much less damage. I mean, I would have been dead twice over already. Don't horn in air. What? Wait. Which direction was I walking? Wasn't I going southwards? Shit. Oh. The camera in this game is so damn annoying. I will, Fruge, I will. Sorry. Sorry for being such an irregular. You know, trying to have a regular life and stuff, it's hard. Yeah, later, Fruge. Goddamn dragons again. Ouch, everything hurts. Is the yellow bip agility maybe, or is it defense in general? This cave never ends. There's so many dragons in it. Yeah, I figured as much.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you for the follow there. Much appreciated. Trying to figure out where to go. Is this a dead end? Oh, I'm sorry, you lost it. Lost it all. You can see your total in gambling stats by writing ! gamble stats. I think it is. If you're curious. Oh, you've only gambled once. Well, then it's probably not the happiest of stats. Wish there was a... I wish there was a map of the cave. It's like now I'm lost, I think. You win some, you lose some, you know. Ooh, I dodged the flames. Wait, I'm back here again? Or is this another place? Oh, there's something. I so wish I could rotate the camera manually. I still imagine having stats in elements makes a difference. Hey, we found something. Something that increases your HP. I can use that. What's up, Go? Yeah. L-Tail. We're trying to get through it. Fair enough, Jay, fair enough. But then again, N64 camera is probably among the worst offenses there is when it comes to camera design. I guess I've taken input before, like grinding strats and stuff, because the challenge is so damn unfair. So if you got any good, like, this is a generally good tip, I'm all ears. Fire raises staff damage. What? Makes no sense. If you dump spirits in fire, that's good to know. It's so damn hard to see where you're going. Hey, that's a good strat for seeing where to go. Just clip through the edges of the camera. So if we're doing this challenge, we'll just dump everything into fire then, from here on. Am I just running around in circles? It wouldn't surprise me that much. Did I just hug a wall? Keep running. Oh, there were more of them. Well, too bad Manuel is in Japanese. Also the thing that like hitting them from behind deals more damage is something we kinda like realized. Well, hello there. Hey, I've learned to dodge the fires. You run diagonally towards him when he attacks. That lets you dodge the fire. Yeah, that's true. But then again, maybe you could heal in that case. The water's new. Oh yeah, you're right. So this is a new area. God damn it. Try to run so we see the water all the time now, I guess. Imagine if there's like a boss fight at the end of this cave. Well, that could be an healing item. Yeah, Gons talked about that earlier. There's so many different behaviors. What was that? MP? God, get out of here. I need healing items, damn it. Wait, 2? I can deal with 2. Also the fact that like turn order doesn't seem to really matter. Because even if I kill an enemy that's next in turn, the other enemy just gets to act immediately anyway. So there's really like no strategic value in which enemy you kills. Hey, more treasures. I don't want to fight you, I'm sorry. I was thinking about mimics as well. Hey, 100 HP and 150. Sweet. Alright, so then we might actually be able to finish this cave. Unless there's like a super strong boss fight at the end. Is it better to run or fight? Let's just run. So voting is opened. Shall we continue to play Quest 64? Get your votes in, everyone. Get your votes in. Exclamation mark yes if you want to see more. Or exclamation mark no if you've had enough. Yeah, we're making progress. We're actually making progress. This feels like it should be close to the end. What the fuck is this? Close combat and snap attack. The says to check the magic point section for information on its value. Oh, but they never really told you. So maybe the Japanese manual actually does mention it. It's just that we can't read Japanese. So what did we find? A flute? Oh. Well, I obviously won't toot it. How many are there? 4 of them. Nah, I'm fine, thanks. Man, all of that grinding we've done has made us near invulnerable. How many are there? 3. Ah, screw it. There is probably a secret up here. I know it is. Can't really understand why though. It's... Hey, don't worry. First time playing this game, I really disliked it. It's getting better. It is getting better now that I finally understand kind of how everything matches together. Sound effects? Oh yes. So there is a way to pay for a welcome sound. It's it costs, what is it? I can't remember. It's like 200 gold a month. And will play once the first time you write something in chat for every time I stream, basically.
Can't believe I missed that sound.
I can't believe you missed that sound, eh? Setting is interesting. I really like the F2 style level. Like the leveling mechanic, once I got it explained to me and like understand what's going on, I do agree it's really interesting. It's just that it took a long time before I understood anything of how the game actually worked. And then since everything is in Japanese, it's hard to know. Change with the US later Japanese is pretty interesting, yeah. So the reason why the dice commands doesn't work, Raku, is there's a cooldown. I think it's like 30 minutes. You can't gamble in that cooldown. And it's a hashtag, Jay. Hashtag WA. With 3 R's. There you go. Oh. Or even have a command for it. No plasma sound? Is there a cooldown to the sound effects? Maybe this is like a minute. Yeah, there is some. Actually, the limit to gambling doesn't come from limiting you from going poor. It's actually from limiting you to getting really rich. I don't want everyone to become economically independent, you know, because then you have no reason to come here to work for Liechtenstein. If everyone is economically independent, people wouldn't vote and stuff like that, you know. Jay is basically economically independent by now, seems like. Items. Two healing items. If you spend 9,100, you're at 100k spent. I don't even know what I'm supposed to do here. I wish there was a fan translation of the Japanese version. Why is this girl following me around? Hey, it's another mage like me, maybe? He knows your dad and wants to help. Oh, wait, is that our quest? Are we trying to find our dad? Like, I have no idea what we're actually doing. We're just like running around, making progress. Oh, party members even. Well, that never turned out to be, eh? Oh, we could actually run into this. Upgrade fire. I had to cut to one character because... Oh. Power up fire! Only gonna level fire from here on. Okay, so that's what we're doing. And I have understood that every village gives you one of these wings that allows you to teleport to that village in particular. I got like a couple of them so I can teleport around. But then like I don't understand what the bells do. I don't understand what the shoes do. Not this pendant. Not the flute. There's so much stuff, I have no idea what they actually do. Exactly, all the fire from here on. The bell stuns an enemy. Okay, so you can use it to freeze an enemy. Oh, we're down here now? Wait, how did I end up here? Wait, so from that cave... Oh, I was in the village down there, I guess. Goemon? No, this isn't Goemon. Okay, I was in that village. Okay, that explains. The dull looking thing that makes you instant run. So this was the forest with the special snake in it, I think. Ouch. Yeah, the Lamia. I'm guessing that's a... Yeah, I'm working on it. I'm poking him with a stick. It's just... It's pretty easy to dodge their attack. If the camera didn't rotate around all the times, it's really hard to know which direction I'm going to run in. And when I'm this close, I don't think I can dodge these. I also don't know if it's like worth grinding a certain enemy or not. The shits is this? So these would probably be super good to grind from, if they could actually hit you. But this... They're really bad at hitting you. I have no idea what these things are. It looks like lemons. What? How wasn't that a back attack? Come on. Thunder gel. Okay. Well, we're getting hit a lot at least. So we're skilling up fast. Can't remember which direction I was running in though. Ah, come on. There's so many enemies! Every damn encounter. Worst attack ever. I think I should pay more attention to like the directions I'm running in. Yeah, we need more fire. I agree. There can never be too much fire. But come on! I didn't mean to go back here. God damn it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're right, yay. I should. MP. What is this flute thingy? Generally a good idea? Yeah. Gonna run around blindly. Wait, it costs gold to request a quote? I'd completely forgotten about that. Maybe it shouldn't. I think the cooldown is probably enough, right? No, wait, it doesn't. Oh shit, it's that weird bug where it says it requires, but it doesn't. Oh shit, I still haven't solved that one. Yeah, I know. It's one of those... It's like, it's tiresome to fix, and it doesn't come up that often, so the value in fixing it is pretty low, but it's freaking annoying. Yeah, maybe that's the case. So I should be walking north, right? North is the direction I want to travel, generally. Shit. We do not do drama. Okay, north. I mean, aren't you like programming god nowadays, Gons? You've studied programming for so long, kind of. What the shits is this? The house over there? Only upgrading fire. Bread. There's no one here. Yeah, I think they worked pretty well with the N64's limitations. That I agree with. Oh, but the camera, I so wish I could like rotate it manually. He's got a 100,000 euro robot from the chief to program. Damn. Maybe I should level up some more though. I think that's more of the fault of a modern Pokemon game though. Like remember Mario 64 could handle quite a lot of stuff. Oh shit. Boss fight. I think. Oh, he just deals 1 damage. Ouch. Chilth. Oh, okay. Zelzy. Okay. Damn, this guy can take a lot of damage. Then again, so can I guess. Yeah, we bash his skull in. Did we murder him? Damn. Found a crystal of some kind. I really like the visuals of these. Just they attack horribly slow. The thunderballs, or the lightning goo, or whatever it was. I really like those. Those attack really fast. So now I'm down here. Alright. Okay, okay. Sweet. I guess we got all the way around now. Am I not allowed to rest here? Ah, god damn it. Temptress. I was hoping I would be able to rest and save there. But that was not the case. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da. Oh Jesus, not these enemies. Oh, they don't deal any damage anymore. What's up with their shoulders? Anime design, you know. Anime design. You gotta read. I was thinking maybe the signs would tell you something. Or like you get a quest bop or something. Because this was the bridge I think was out earlier. You couldn't cross here before. But now I could. Probably because I've done that mission. Wow, lone guys. The rock attack is so useless. It can't hit you if you're close. Wind attack is pretty useless as well. As long as you don't move, you're fine. Most of the time, at least. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. I think I'm heading in the right direction, at least. Yeah. So this is where I think I'm supposed to head now. Because now I gotten all the... I like gone around questing and stuff. Or at least I can warp between the different villages now. I still can't walk there. We're gonna see if the door over here is open now. Yes. Okay, progress. And what is this thing? Yes, yes. Pendant. That does 1.5 something. I was hoping I get like a pendant that would allow me to swim. Defense? Okay. Is it equipable, kind of? Or how does it work? Wait, I couldn't run here before. This path is also new, I think. You lowered the water. Oh yeah. You're right, she did. Ah, crap, and now it's back. Gotta go talk to her again. Or is he just going in and out, maybe? Yep. Well, there was a there was like a cave I should be able to reach over here, yeah. Progress. An ice cave? Blue cave. Oh, 3 damage? Man. This is where everyone quits. Well, that sounds reassuring. Thankfully it's really close to a healing spot here. So like just grinding out for a while to get your defense up here is probably a good idea. This fight alone has consumed 60 HP. Pretty ridiculous. 35 more minutes, yeah. We can grind the remaining 35 minutes. Oh, until 23, yeah. Ouch. I try at least to not quit. I have never given up on a quest so far. Though we've had quite a lot of quests getting voted out for being just too shitty. But I don't claim responsibility for those. Freaking mimic. Jesus. 13 damage. I so gotta grind up my toughness. And I thought I had grinded my defense pretty well. That was apparently not the case. Ring? Yeah. It seems like we gotta go grind a lot more. That's unfortunate. I thought I was good for like a long while. I really thought I was like tough enough to handle the pressure for quite some time. But that was not the case. Seems that you don't have 100 gold bug is climbing higher and higher on my priority list. Now that's an interesting quote. I think I liked grinding the caves more than this. Because I have to find the specific enemy. The caves, it was basically as anything goes. Like the bats in the caves were super good to grind. Because they attacked you really, really fast. Thankfully though, the cave's on the other side of this village. And I wonder if I'm supposed to report back that I took care of the thief. I don't know. Also, I should probably stop by the inn so that I spawn here if I die. I'm not like entirely sure on how that mechanic works, where you spawn and stuff. But I'm just making assumptions. What does the green crystal do, by the way? Gao. The one that was dropped. There's like no encounters around here. Yeah, I think that's a good goal. There we go. These were the dudes I was looking for. Yeah, that sounds pretty familiar, doesn't it? Oh, it's just find the book. I try to press circle every now and then so you can see that I am actually mashing. These grinding parts are something else. That is true, we've gotten a lot of HP. Even the crit steal one. Keltland. What an what a name. As long as we're tanky enough, it doesn't really matter that we can't deal any damage. So I think the yellow bips... Yeah, we have some bread. I'm not sure if I want to use it, since it's so hard to come by.
For you, the day bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday.
Sup, Roar? We're practicing toughness. That's why we're just standing around tanking damage. Dying isn't a problem either, because you get to keep all your progress. Man, we got 5 HP from that round. No, it isn't, but the J version was released later than the NA version. and thus is much more polished and balanced. Then you might ask, isn't it hard to play an RPG in Japanese? Yes, it is. It is very difficult. Half of the time I have no idea what I'm doing. It's pretty unfortunate it had to be like that, because, like, I know a lot of people who hate on this game, and given if the US version lacked so much features that's in the JP version, I can understand where the hate comes from. Because a lot of the things that makes this fun are things that apparently were added after the NA release. Such as the staff double hitting and stuff. Oh wow. That's so cheap. Yeah, me too, Raku. I also want an English hack of the JP version. I think the yellow beeps are when my defense rises. I've never played a Breath of Fire game actually, but from my understanding it's very lore heavy. Like story driven and slow. The first one is not so much. Oh really? Is it more like a strategic RPG kind of game then? Oh, it's a straightforward RPG even. Huh. Because I thought Breath of Fire games were kind of like Shining Force. Do I like got it completely wrong? Right everyone, voting is open. Shall we continue to play Quest 64? Get your votes in everyone, get your votes in. York is freaking not even watching, I know it. He just keeps dibs on the chat. I really like this song though. This song is really good. Yeah, I know. You're just streaming and just hanging around in chat. Playing freaking Bloodstained as well. I really want to watch that. Bloodstained is such a freaking good game. If you like Symphony of the Night, Bloodstained's amazing. Oh, you mean this track? Yeah. It's really unfortunate that this is the worst track of the game. It's the one that's played the absolute most. Oh, the battle music. Oh yeah, that one is even worse actually, I think. I don't like the cave music either. I love that emote, Raku. Get roped into a doom race? What? Yeah, we can do it during the week maybe? Like next week? Because I don't think we like explicitly planned anything. Out of town next week? Okay, let's do it in 2 weeks then. I mean, as long as it's not a year till next time. If we keep bearing it up with this frequency, we're bound to do it pretty soon, right? That's at least how I believe it works. Yeah, we could do that, Goro. We could definitely do that. Do some quick raffles. We need to find a name for that. What do we want to call it? At first, I thought of the name Quickie, but then I realized doing a quickie isn't really a good name to have, right? And I was thinking of the name like Quick Spin, or, you know. Are you playing those kind of games? It's time to make me do more work. Side quests? Side quests? Side quest is a pretty good name. Or a minigame. Or something like that. A dungeon. But people don't understand what that means, right? I want a name that's at least somewhat descriptive what's going on. Put Quickie in the title. That would be something, right? See what happens. Retro Quickies. Your only concern is that your game would kill it. Yeah, so the thing with the quick raffles, what I gotta do is set like, these systems are alright. So I'll probably have to like limit it to those I know I can get up running like that. So it's probably be like, you know, the simple systems, Game Boy, NES, SNES, Genesis, Master System, Game Gear, where I can basically just click a file and go. Yeah, side quest is a really good name for it. Doing some side quests. Is side quest 1 or 2 words though? Two, okay. Okay, side quest. Gamers usually use it at 1? God damn it. Yeah, sure. Give it, like, shoot at the idea. Cause it's hell? Oh, fuck no. Well, you can drop it and we'll see. It's currently like my pet project, so it doesn't move fast. I just do what I feel like doing and what's fun. So you can throw out ideas all you want, but don't expect them to be done. Yep, we get like 5 HP per round. So side quest is probably the correct thing then. I also liked, what was it? What Goro who said like grind or farm, farming. Because you call it farming when you go out in World of Warcraft and like mine and stuff. That's like farming, right? Isn't it? TV Tropes has a side quest. Oh. I think I like the word side quest. I think it's descriptive enough. I kinda also like the word quickie, just because it's dumb. You wanna find a good spot so all of them are close, because it seems like the closer they are, the better they hit you. Side quest quickies. Or quickie quests. Jesus. That sounds like a really bad tag on some kind of social network. A quickie quest. Side quickies. Oh, Jesus. It sounds even worse, yeah, I know. You could basically start calling it affairs by then. Having some quick affairs. It's closer to an attract mode than farming or grinding. I guess. I'm really getting scared about Roar's super big idea. There it is. First you make the raffle votes numerical. We're able to make a spreadsheet of the games available. Attach a number to it. Raffle time comes up. You do join number. You allow for a host to have people sync up to it. We spend like maybe 115 doing a best of 5 and race as far as we can get in. Oh Jesus Christ. That's a really cool idea. It's a cool idea. I have been toying with the idea of having multiple people sync up to the same thing, but I haven't like come up with how to do it. But it's a cool idea. It's the measuring progress thing that's hard. So the the side quest system is a completely different thing. It's something. It's like you get to pick a game and you get it played for 15 minutes, and then we'd have. So what Rory is basically talking about, having several people join the same like lobby, and then have a system that like randomizes kind of the game that everyone gets to play at the same time. I don't think we'll make it, or how do? Alright, so here's an interesting question. How do we make sure that, say there's 5 people who want to do the same 5 games and sync up when we switch games? How do we make sure that people have the same games? You could do something like that, I guess, but the problem is what happens if a viewer... you could make it tied to the bot's name, I guess. But you need to like hash the files. And then make sure that people have the exact same files with the same file hashes. Right? Because there's different... If you look at like ROMs online, there's different versions of the same ROM. So you'd have to make sure that everyone has the same hashed file. I mean, that's doable. Yeah. So, as you're saying, it's a really grand vision, but it's really cool. I'll keep it in mind when I continue development. Like I can show... Let's do one more grind round, and then I'll show my latest program, sort of with the program. My latest progress. So freaking tired? Yeah. You haven't slept for a long time now, Goro. I haven't done much progress though. It's mostly been polishing. I don't know how much people have programmed or tried to make applications, but build systems, oh shit, it's such a pain. Building good build scripts and build systems is a frickin' pain. Yeah, I hope that doesn't happen. Running back with 10 HP, yeah. I really can't understand having problems to sleep. I am so blessed in that I almost never have problems sleeping. And I know I'm freaking lucky. Ah! Alright, that's a good spot. We're not gonna get the 200 today, but we're getting pretty far at least. I wonder how much defense I managed to collect. Gotta be quite a lot. Yeah, I noticed my agility is getting pretty high, yeah. But they're missing like 1 in 5. It's still pretty fine. It's a really weird system where you're skilling your health and your defense depending on the number of hits you've taken. It's not the actual like damage amounts, but the number of hits. We got to learn a lot of things, yeah. We know so much more about this game than we did when we started today. Pretty much FF2, yeah, pretty much. Hey, all 5 hit. That doesn't happen often. Yeah, it's just that Fremi kind of would have needed to explain a bit. Because like the first time I played this game, we were just like running around without having any idea what's going on. Ooh, crit. But yes, our agility is getting pretty high. Wonder if I can lose focus. Yeah, I can. Sweet. It is, yes. But I mean, the goal kind of makes sense once you actually know what is going on. But before that point, I was like, Jesus Christ, that guy doesn't like me at all. When did I build this thing? I'm just launching my build script in the background. Banned creature cards? I wonder what you've submitted in that case. That sounds interesting. Oh, I think I know. Instants and sorceries. Yeah, okay, I know. I know. No, so close. Let's warp back to that village where we're supposed to be. And then we'll end it. Wait, did I forget to pick up a warp to the village? Or is it to this village I haven't picked up a warp? I need to run all the way back next time? God damn it. I did, didn't I? Shit. Or, wait. I don't know if it's one of these two wings. I don't think so. This is the village, definitely. Where am I trying to go? So the village on top here. The one before Blue Cave. I guess I could just run back there, it's pretty easy, but I would prefer not doing it if I could. 107 in defense. Jesus Christ. I think it's the green wing. This one? Huh. try it. Nope. Green Wind took us here. I was pretty certain it would. I'm pretty damn sure I went into the shop though. Maybe I didn't. Not the green one. It could be one of these. Lara Pool is Blue Wing. Oh yeah, here we are. Sweet. Let's pick up a Lara Pool Wing again. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Not having to do all of this backtracking is just good. Blue Wing, Blue Cave. Makes sense. Alright, there we go. Let's end it here for the day. And then I'll